In this presentation, we'll talk about Woodrow Wilson's presidency and his program, New Freedom. Information on this can be found in Chapter 13 of your Orange Book, Section 5. We're talking about Goal 7, and the objective we're going to deal with in this presentation is Objective 2, describe the political and economic gains during the Progressive Era. Our central question is, what steps did the government take to increase the government's role in the economy? Towards the end of his presidency, Roosevelt felt that Taft would be a good successor for him, believing that Taft would support Roosevelt's reform initiatives. So after 2 terms in office, Theodore Roosevelt helps William Taft win the election of 1908 by backing him. Taft, however, not very long into his presidency, angers Roosevelt by varying the course of the presidency and making his own agenda. For example, he passes the Payne-Aldrich Act, which did not lower tariffs enough for Roosevelt's liking. Also, Taft did not distinguish between good and bad trusts. He saw all trusts as bad, and he didn't waste any time busting Standard Oil Company. Taft also passed the Mann-Elkins Act, which gave the government control over telephone and telegraph rates. All of these things irritated Roosevelt. So Roosevelt begins a new party of his own, and they split off the Republican Party. They're known as the Progressive Party. In this party platform, Roosevelt touts new nationalism. He describes himself as strong as a bull moose when he describes himself as a party leader, and this leads to the party being called the Bull Moose Party. In the election of 1912, we have 3 candidates. William Howard Taft is the Republican candidate, Theodore Roosevelt is a progressive candidate, and Woodrow Wilson is the Democrat candidate. And what happens in this presidency is Roosevelt's power and influence created in this new progressive party divides and weakens the Republican Party. And so Wilson, the Democrat, wins the election. In the next presentation, we'll talk about the goals of Woodrow Wilson in his presidency.